Southern California chapter different from being in LA? What was different for you? Was it everything, or was it just you got in there and you just started working?
It was different. I mean, it was more established.
More professional, maybe?
Well, yeah, you could say that. You could say that. I mean, as professional as we could
systems, and they had more systems in place.
And they had a lot more people and things going on. Because like when I was in LA, I left this out, other than working at the clinic, Gwen Goodlow was the finance person here in LA. So when she had to go up once a week to work on the paper, that somebody needed to be here to collect the money and see that the rent's paid and that people had dinner when they came one night. So she trained me to do that. So that's where I got my first finance information and skills from. And so when I went up north, I was primarily just working at the clinic. Then I forgot your question.
Let me ask you, in your position as finance person, so were you finance for the entire United States, or you were just focusing on Oakland, or?
Well, when I was in LA, it was just LA. And when I went up north, basically that's all there was the Bay Area.
So there weren't much chapters from New York sending money in?
That was not when I took over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because when I started doing it, it was like 74.
Oh,
late
that's
74.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it was the Bay Area, so I became the CFO for the party, and that was it.
As CFO for the Bay Area, what was the budget like? I mean, can you just give us some parameters? Like, what would weekly or monthly? What was it like? Because you obviously had to bail people out of jail, and you had to.
We probably had. I think I figured out once. It was maybe like $1 million or so in paper sales
a year.
Yeah, that was a year.
That's not
back then, I mean, that was some money, and then we had the donations that came in, and then this is funny. Well, people went back to school because you could get student aid, you could get grants, and then women that had children would be on welfare, and so people were required to tithe 10% of what your income was.
I heard about that. Didn't we hear about that before?
First time.
Who required that? Was it Huey?
Well, I mean, it was, I think it was Elaine. I don't know that Huey, I think Huey was in Cuba when we started doing that.
Okay, I've heard
but
about
that put a big, a nice piece of change in it to be able to keep the notes paid and utilities and, just keep things running.
How many Panthers were in the chapter at that time in Oakland?
I don't know.
Was it hundreds or was it 50?
Oh no, it was 100 or more. It wasn't
really?
No 50.
In Oakland?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of folks up there.
That must have been a party. I keep thinking you guys must have had a good time.
It was crazy a lot of the times, but every now and then
I'm sure
we
you
did
had
have
some
a party.
parties.
A party was a party. Party was a party. Yeah.